Hello everyone, welcome to Ilian and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we're going to have Sharyn. Sharyn is from South Africa, but she lives in England, in the UK. So let's see what Sharyn has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello Sharyn, how are you?
Hi, good, thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time this evening for the interview. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm quite curious how you found me.
Yeah, that's it's funny because you Instagram it's shows other people's profile because maybe you liked other page or maybe you follow someone and somehow it showed my page. So I just have a brief look and I thought, okay, I'm gonna invite it. If they say yes, good. If they say no, good as well. Just didn't mention me. So that's how it works. So tell me, how was your day today?
Yeah, it was good. I'm just getting ready to kind of take annual leave now for Christmas. So, being a bit distracted the last 2 days, probably not so focused as I should be. Going picking up my new glasses and doing everything I shouldn't be doing.
So tell me, what's your connection with Christmas?
Christmas, not my connection. Well, Christmas for me is probably a lot different to the UK because being from South Africa, Christmas is in the summer. So yeah, it's a lot different when you have Christmas in the summer. You have barbecues, you have like big spit barbecues and stuff, and swimming. So it's a lot different here, but I actually quite like it in the cold because it just feels more cozy with a nice big open fire and yeah.
It's interesting because I'm from Brazil as well. In Brazil,
Yes.
it's hot. So I remember my very first Christmas in Europe. I was like, oh my God, I feel like in a movie.
Yeah. Yeah. No. And then you kind of hope for the snow to fall and then it never does.
Tell me where you're from, Sharyn.
So originally from a small suburb in which is outside of Cape Town.
Okay.
Originally. So I've been in the UK 21 years. I lived in London um, for 14 years and then moved to Oxfordshire.
And why England? Why did you change the change from South Africa to
Do you know back in the day there was a work holiday visa. All the young people used to come like a gap year, like in England they talk about gap years. So it was me, going abroad, getting some work experience, life experience, traveling, just
Mhm.
something new. And then the 2 years just turned into 21 years.
And all your family are back in South Africa?
Yes, so all my family's back home, my sister, my mum, my uncle, aunt, cousins, nephew, they're all back in South Africa.
And what do you like the most about living in England?
Oh, I guess it's safe. It's a
Mhm.
lot safer than it can be in South Africa. I think the quality of life is better. We earn a lot more. Although you can buy a lot bigger houses out there. Um,
Yes.
in England, the houses are quite tiny, but the quality of life, being able to travel, is a lot better in the UK.
And what do you do for work for a living, Sharyn?
Sorry, say again.
What do you do for work for a living?
So I've changed careers quite a bit. Didn't know what I wanted to do in school, so I did one of those ABC questionnaires, and it said become a secretary. So I did a secretarial course. I
Uh-huh.
hated it. I absolutely hated it. Did that for 3 years, and then I came to the UK,
Mhm.
and I'd fallen into construction. So I then really loved it, and I progressed as a quantity surveyor. And
Okay.
then found the role quite limiting. So I then moved into project management, where I really enjoy my time. And then I've moved from consultancy into um, being the client. So I've kind of moved quite a lot of times. So I do that full time, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5.
Mhm.
And then I've got my health and wellness business on the side, which is very much just a passion of mine at the moment.
Wow. So tell me a little bit more about your wellness business. That when the idea came along for you to start your business.
I think it kind of found me at the time when I met my friend Francesca at a outdoor boot camp class.
Mhm.
We got talking, and I was in a very low place. I was in a dark, dark place. And she eventually said, but you have to love yourself. And my answer to that was, where do I start?
Oh.
So she's like, no, right, come on, let's have a tea. And she's then introduced me to a morning routine
Mhm.
that I started, and within weeks, I gained so much energy. So I was able to, through my own personal well-being journey, just turn back so many. I've lost weight. I've got my motivation back. I've got my energy back. I found purpose. And I found that, sport was always in my life.
Mhm.
But I always had that thing, people saying to you, yeah, but going to the gym is not a hobby, is not a, and I kind of lost my momentum with sport or the gym, and then COVID hit.
Wow.
And then it's kind of a new way of living, isn't it?
Mhm.
And then I just kind of gave up on myself. I didn't know, the reason why to go to the gym. I thought, well, I'm married, I'm 40 plus, why need to look great? But it's not about looking great, it's about how you feel inside.
Totally.
So I just reconnected with my soul again. I reconnected with God. I found my purpose. I found something that I could be creative with. So that's
Mhm.
why I use social media, for wanting to find my tribe out there.
Wow.
And hopefully also help other people that might feel they're in a dark place to find themselves again by a simple healthy nutritional method or morning routine that really does start everything just correctly.
Wow. And do you see your clients, do you see them one-to-one or is online? And what do you guide them through fitness, or it's include fitness and well-being and health
It's
as
it's everything. So I do both online or because I've got a lot of customers in South Africa, the people I went to school with, so they follow me on Facebook. But I've also got people in the village. So it's a kind of a 360 because what we do is nutrition, body composition,
well?
giving a personalized plan, giving them advice on how to actually fuel the body in terms of
Mhm.
proteins and macro and micronutrients. But then
Wow.
also we have an app, which is they can access it from anywhere. It's got like daily workouts on there. So it's like 21-day challenges.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. So it includes everything from nutrition to how to fuel your body correctly, being in a community, getting the one-to-one coaching. We've got a little chat on Telegram,
Wow.
just
I
sharing what we do day to day. But I've also got a running group.
It's amazing. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah. We've got actually two, one in the village and one further down in our county. Um,
And this running group, it's like a daily, weekly, monthly, how does it work?
Weekly. Yep.
Weekly?
So in my village, we run every Sunday morning.
Okay.
And I only started that in November. And last weekend we were 11 people running. And I just felt really grateful for everyone, joining. And everyone in the group is just amazing. Everyone's just, we come for the positivity and the spirit. It's just really great.
I got goosebumps now saying
Yeah.
about how
Do
lovely. So I
you want
think
to come join us?
absolutely one day if you invite me, of course, I'd
Yeah,
love
yeah.
to. Absolutely. I love running. I
We're
love
only
running.
an hour on the train.
Yes. And one day I'll be there. I'm
Good.
early bird. I can wake up very early, get there on time and go for a run. I just was thinking now when you describe your business, your passion about fitness and nutrition, I'll think to myself, my God, how a powerful moment when your friend asked you about if you love yourself. It literally brought you to all, the place where you are right now. What those powerful key moments that sometimes you just need to somehow, go through it, connect with this powerful moment, and you find a beautiful way for you to express yourself through fitness, nutrition, people. I think it's amazing.
Community, yeah, that's what part of the the tree of health and well-being is community and relationships.
Totally. Okay, Sharyn, so during the interview, I'm going to explore a bit more about your life and also about your journey, okay?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life? And
I hope I've got the right answers.
Welcome to William and the Magic Box.
Mm.
So I have here my best friend, full of wonderful questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just first relax before the first question, okay? Let's do it. Right, so before we start the game, during the interview, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about or you don't want to answer, voice can change, okay? Amazing. First question is, if you could sit down with your 13-year-old self, what would you say?
So yeah, I was a very shy kid. So to believe in myself, taking in my uniqueness and not because I used to be quite hard on myself for being different. And I would just say that God created everyone to be unique, and not to compare yourself with others, and not to think that you are behind in anything that you do, because some people just find themselves and become what they are meant to become in the right time. And I do believe the battles I've gone through in life has created the person I am now to support into others.
And when was the turn point that somehow you felt like, okay, now I feel different. I feel like I can be my truly self. There was a moment in your life?
Yeah, it is basically going on my health journey for the last 2 years when I met my friend Francesca. I think when I started looking after myself and doing a lot of mind work, lots of work on myself, identifying triggers that, old records that kept playing in my head, the self-doubt and just not believing in myself.
And what's the biggest joy of being you? What do you like the most about being Sharyn?
Well, there's only one of me.
Good.
I don't know. I'm quite creative spirit, so in the moment, sometimes I come up with wacky stuff.
Wow.
Especially with the running groups, who always like do some really crazy videos and stuff. And yeah, not feel it, not feel that people judge me, but just do it anyway.
And when you think about your childhood memories, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
Not a lot. It was quite difficult. School was difficult for me. I had a very late diagnosed ADHD just this year at the age of 46, 45. So school was hard, but I loved sport.
Wow.
I tried every sport there was to try at school. Every season it was something else. And I even asked my mum, why did you make me do all these sports? She's like, no, it wasn't me, it was you. I'm like, really? I just wanted to try something new every time. I guess I was finding what really worked for me, who I was. So in high school, I did drum majorettes.
Okay.
If you can imagine in America when they've got the marching band and they've got the twirling flags and the throwing batons, I did that for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Amazing. And I was pretty good at it as well.
Wow. And which sports did you connect more at the time? You're trying different one. Was someone that you like, oh, wow, that's me.
I think I stuck with hockey the longest. Yeah. Netball, I wasn't very good. Tennis, not at all. I couldn't hit a ball.
Interesting. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think sports, I relate to you. I was playing volleyball for years as a teenager. And for me, I'm so grateful for this time of my life because now I understand more about myself and how to play with others because you're never alone. Whatever I do in my life, I always think as a group because you never get anywhere alone. There's always something that you need to count on others. And I'm sure all of this thing I have in my mind is because of my volleyball career,
Mm.
because I was playing with others. I couldn't play on my own. I need
Yeah, yeah,
others to play together. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
as a young teenager growing up playing volleyball and somehow getting that message without knowing, it is
Mm-hmm.
powerful for me now. It's very powerful.
Mm.
Yeah, amazing. Next question. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Okay, Shari, next question is, ooh, who was your first crush and why?
Oh. Yes, I met a guy at the age of about 16 or 15
Mhm.
in South Africa. We had a holiday house in a place called Langebaan,
Mhm.
and his name is Hanu, but he sadly passed away a couple of years ago, so it's a bit of a sad story. But we kept in contact all through the years, and I think later in life we do wonder like what it would have been if we had kept contact. But then I
Uh,
moved to the UK, so
do you consider yourself to be a romantic person?
mm, probably not the most romantic. I would probably say my husband's the more romantic one.
So tell me, how did you path cross with your husband for the very first time, if you can share?
So we met online.
Amazing.
Yes, yes, yes. So we met about 9, 10 years ago now
Wow.
online, and we were chatting for about 3 months. I kind of instigated the conversation, and he was very slow in responding. We
Right.
were chatting for 3 months before we actually met. And I was in London and he was in Oxford. So we commuted. We
Oh
got engaged in 1 year, and another year we got married.
my God. Oh wow. And through those 19 years, since you met each other. Yeah, 19 years you said. No, 2019.
So 2018 we got married. So we've been married coming up to 8 years now.
I see. And through this time, since you saw him for the first time, since you got together, what has been the most meaningful lesson you've learned from him so far?
Whilst you were telling that, asking the question, I thought of something else because the first time I actually saw him, I can still remember him walking up the stairs, and I went, it really was love at first sight.
Oh wow.
What has he taught me?
Yeah.
Um,
One of the most meaningful lessons you've learned so far from him.
hmm, oh dear. To be tidy. Try to be tidy. I'm not very tidy.
Interesting. I love the honesty. I love it.
No, he's a
Amazing.
very caring guy. He
Mhm.
he's very thoughtful, and he's always doing so much for me. I really appreciate him.
Okay, so he's watching this interview right now. When you have a moment, an opportunity to
Yeah.
send him a message, what would you say he's watching?
Ooh. So he's actually at work at the moment. I would just say, "Love you" with a kiss, and then he'll probably think, "Oh, where'd that come from?"
Oh, sweet. Very sweet. Next question. Let's do it. Right. So before the next question, tell me what's the biggest joy of working in fitness with nutrition as a coach? What do you like the most about your career?
I've gone down a journey of trying to work out how the body actually reacts to food, and how you should like calculate what. And I find that with quick fix diets, they it's a lot of rules. Eat this, eat that, eat red
Mhm.
foods, amber foods, green foods this time of the day. That's all rubbish for
Wow.
me. um, where I want to try and explain to people from, really educating how to
Hmm.
eat rather than just being given a meal plan. And that really brings me joy because I'm a very systematic, process driven person. And I know if you follow a process that you can achieve. And I've helped people with their health in reversing pre-diabetes and just and it's because we weren't taught how to eat. Like we weren't taught nutrition in school.
So true.
So yeah, I want to be the help, the support, and the impact in the world to educate nutrition and
Wow.
how to actually keep our bodies healthy. Um, and I do have an aspiration to write a book one day, or not a book. I want to have two books. One's a biography, and one is like a lifestyle book to help
Wow.
people. They can pick it up and work through it.
Two questions based on your answer. The first one is, what will be the title of your memoir? Yeah, on this book. And the second part of the question will be, what's the message that when people read it, yeah, your memoir, the book of your life, what's something that you'd like people to take with them when they read it?
It needs to be very heartfelt, very warm, very, helping people from where they are, and it needs to be simple. It needs to read like a book, like a very quick storytelling,
Okay.
because I think people have become so rigid in routines and methods and hearing everything that goes on in the world. I just want to like kind of strip it all back and just simplify it. But I want to touch lives by my heart. So my intentions is true is to help guide people and just strip back all the rules that we've learned over the years.
And the title, do you have a title already
The
that you could share?
title, well, I've kind of I do have like a little package and it's called From Surviving to Thriving.
Good one.
One step at a time.
Wow. Saying that, what's the meaning of life for you, Sharyn, when you think about life?
That was a hard one for me a couple of years ago because I was asking myself the question, what is life about? Because I was literally at a time where I'm like, eat, work, sleep, repeat. And I thought, is that it? And that's when I wasn't looking for what is that more, but it kind of just found me.
I see.
So the meaning of life is love thy neighbor, leave the world in a better place than you found it. Um, but it also starts with self-love, because if you don't love yourself, you can't pour into others. So yes, it's finding that happiness in life, and sometimes happiness is, people can't always define what happiness is for them, and it's difficult to find that. But I think if you speak to God enough, He will make that journey clear at some point.
Do you believe that happiness is a choice?
Yes, definitely. It's all
Why
in
is
the
that?
mind. It's all in the mind.
I see. Okay. Next question for you is, talking about happiness, what has been the happiest point in your life so far?
Getting married and getting a house and finding myself, traveling. I love traveling. I want to do more of that. And I've got a dog, so I don't have any kids, but he was he's my little fur baby.
Oh, tell me where you plan to go for next holidays.
Oh, we've got two booked actually. We've got a cruise booked.
Wow.
It's going to Croatia and the Mediterranean and Italy. And then I'm also going to Rome with a group of people.
Okay.
And I'm also going to Krakow for our wellness business.
Oh, wow. And where was your last holidays that you've been to?
The last one was in, Budapest.
Budapest. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it was lovely. So it's the second time in Budapest. And also we did Copenhagen this year.
Oh, wow. For your business as well, or just was
No, so Budapest was business and Copenhagen was with our friends.
And this business travel is about meeting others and doing some kind of.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's a event called the Extravaganza.
Okay.
So it's the whole of Europe, Middle East, and Africa. So there was 17,000 people.
I heard of it actually. I heard of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Tell me the energy. It must be the energy is
Oh my goodness, the energy is next level.
wow.
Absolutely insane. And we did a fit club. There was 3,000 people in this hall trying to do like a not quite like a hit exercise.
Okay. 3,000 people.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
3 questions left. Let's do it.
Mhm.
Before the next one, let's talk about South Africa. So, you know, 2 questions. What do you, besides your family, of course, what do you miss the most about your country, about your roots when you think about, South Africa? And also, do you see yourself like staying here for a while and do you need to go quite often, or South Africa for you is just like you see as your roots that's going to be there, or you planning maybe one time to go back there for good again?
Yeah. So what I miss most of South Africa is the warm weather, the beaches, the blue skies, the sound of seagulls. Sadly, my husband doesn't see himself moving back to South Africa, so he's from England.
Okay.
So I'm hoping if I'm, if my stars all align, that we can find a midway point. Because I
Mm-hmm.
do see myself at later in life having a house that overlooks the beach, whether
Wow.
that's the UK or maybe in, I don't know, Portugal or somewhere sunny.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, my dream would be South Africa, but we'll have to see how that goes.
And do you go quite often to see your family as well?
I used to go annually, but
Mm-hmm.
a lot less now that I've got a house and a mortgage to pay, and we want to travel on to different places as well. So probably not as regular.
And do you have a big family as well or not?
Not a very big family. My dad was a only child, and my mum had two siblings,
Mhm.
and then cousins. Not that many.
I see. Okay. Next question for you is, what is one food you could eat for the rest of your life?
Oh, Thai food, Thai curries. Oh, is this like every day for the rest of my life?
Yes, every day. What you
Oh,
like? Okay, I could eat that without getting sick of it.
oh my goodness. Oh, probably just chicken. It's versatile.
And there is something that you cannot eat at all that you don't like to eat.
Asparagus.
Interesting.
I
Why is that? Just the taste of it? Just
think I was damaged a bit. Like in the 70s, they had these in South Africa, you got like pickled or tinned asparagus, and they
uh-huh.
used to make quiches with this really sloppy asparagus. And oh no.
Your face is everything. And what's the most traditional food in South Africa?
Obviously a barbecue, which is just meat on the barbecue on the braai.
Uh-huh.
But boetie is quite a traditional dish. It's curried beef mince,
Okay.
yeah, with yellow rice, and then you have lots of compliments next to it. You have like bananas and like a tomato and onion relish on the side. It's just,
Wow,
yeah.
amazing. 2 questions left.
Ooh.
Right, before the next one, of course, 2025 is almost gone and 2026 is just knocking the door. My question for you is, when you think about 2025, tell me what was the highlight for you of the year, and also if you could define 2025 in one word, what that would be.
Transformational.
Mm-hmm.
In one word. It's been a really good year in terms of building my business and my brand, and I did some training as well this year. So it's been a lot of building, growing, developing, personal development, mindset, vision. Next year, I've got a lot of hope that next year will be a good year.
And for you, like this during this time of the year, one year finishing, another one starting, you kind of person that makes new resolutions, make some list, or you just literally go with the flow?
No, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions because they are often just broken too quickly. I believe if you have a goal that you've set for yourself, that you would be working towards that goal as a daily habit rather than just something that you come up with end of the year.
Totally. And I think when you do resolutions, I think sometimes you put pressure on your shoulders as well. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And sometimes you keep thinking, oh, I haven't done that yet. And the year is gone, it's gone, it's going,
I
I get
think
you.
with New Year's resolutions, you need to put a lot of planning into it because you need to almost like do it step by step, small bits,
Totally.
one step at a time. Otherwise, you won't stick with it.
Absolutely. Okay. Next question is, what is the most memorable lesson you've learned from your parents?
Most memorable lesson.
Lesson you've learned from your parents.
Oh, entrepreneurship. Both my parents were had their own businesses. I always thought that I wasn't confident enough to have or entrepreneurship in me, but I've, funnily enough, found that recently. So yeah, I think it's always been in there, but I just needed to.
Flourish.
Yeah.
And sometimes do you have some tips for them about some certain topics about business or not? You kind of got it already.
No, I mean they in very different type of stuff. My mum's a dressmaker, and my
Oh,
dad, if you can imagine the old video stores, VHS. He was a video, yeah, he owned a video store.
wow.
And I used to work for my dad actually from a young age, 12 or so. Yeah.
Sharyn, you like living very close to Cape Town. I'm sure you're very close to the beach, the seaside. And
Mhm.
as you mentioned as well, like to have a house where you can see the
Mhm.
seaside. For you, arrive in England, the weather did took time for you to somehow adjust yourself to the country, to the people, new culture, or somehow for you it went kind of
No,
fast.
no, it was quite a struggle. The first 7 months in the UK was quite tough. But I lived in a house with loads of South African people, so that was quite a help. But no, the weather, I'd never get used to the weather. So it did take a long time, and it actually took a long time to actually make a decision that I wasn't going back for good.
Hmm.
The intention was always to go back for good. And I couldn't find work out there. I sent so many CVs out, never heard anything back. And
Wow,
that's when I made a decision, right? I need to start my roots here. And
I see.
soon after I did that, I met my husband and everything just started falling into place.
I see. What's the biggest motivation for you in life when you think about, motivate yourself? What's the biggest one?
I want to create impact and reach my goals, the vision that I've got at the moment, which I didn't always have, but I do have that now. So that motivates me a lot at the moment.
Wow. And what England has taught you so far for those 19 years to 21?
21 years,
But
yeah.
yeah, tell me what England has taught you.
Oh, England has been a difficult place to get used to. The people is definitely is difficult to. Um, what has it taught me? I mean, I got my degree in this country, so for
Mm.
me, it's been really developed and grown me into the person I am. Forward thinking, you
Wow,
know. Um, yeah, I mean, my career really flourished here, so I can only be grateful for that.
wow. And of course, as you mentioned as well, that you lived in the past with South Africans, which somehow keep, this
Yeah,
connection
yeah.
culture. In your opinion, what's the biggest misconception that people they have from the South African? And also, what's the something that they get right about South Africa? There's something that you go like, they are so right about that. And what's the biggest misconception in your opinion?
Misconception, I guess they always say South Africans very direct, very blunt.
Right.
And what they've got right is, oh dear. Hmm. Having swimming pools. Every house has got a swimming pool. They've got big land. No, I
Amazing.
think that the culture is very much more laid back.
Hmm.
People visit each other a lot more. People would just jump in their car and just pop in, where in the UK people would never
Right.
arrive unannounced at anyone's house.
In Brazil, the same as well. Brazil,
Mhm.
exactly the same. When I
Mhm.
go back in Brazil, that I'm with my parents, and suddenly people, neighbors or someone just walking in, like, oh, I was expecting you here, or you know what I mean? It's a
Yeah,
bit,
yeah.
it's a bit strange now, but
Yeah.
I get your
Even
point.
if people just pop in for a cup of tea and then they go again,
Yeah,
it doesn't need to be a whole event.
right, right. It's just for the presence. It's a cultural thing. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
I get.
Yeah.
Question. Let's do it. But before the last question, people watching this interview right now, maybe they'd like to connect with you for your business. They would like to become a client, or maybe they'd like to go for a run with your group. What's something that your business provides, yeah, for people that stands out compared with other coaches around the globe?
I so what makes me well, I hope makes me stand out is being authentic, being able to help people with, understanding the problems,
Hmm.
people that can relate to me and my story, um, and just really listening to where they are stuck, trying to help them to get unstuck, um, and just being that support without it feeling like it's just a business, because ultimately I'm trying to support from the heart. I think I said that already, but I don't want to be very like the commercial mainstream. I want
Right.
to be different. I've always done things differently,
Hmm.
so I do hope that my message that I'm trying to get out there is authentic, and I'd love to connect with more people.
It's
Um,
like more personal as well. It's not like a business. It's like personal. You literally.
yes, I mean, I don't have I don't have systems. I don't have AI tools that's doing all the communications for me. I don't have any of that, because it's very much
Hmm.
um,
Right.
one-to-one coaching and tracking and inspiring and motivating and being
Mhm.
positive, speaking positive language, because that's a big thing. And people always get this. What's the word? They get dis. Oh God.
Distracted. No, distracted. No.
um, Demotivated when they
You know,
don't see, when they get onto a scale and they don't see results. Is we don't do scales, we do body composition, we do
mhm.
inches, and I do find that creates a bigger impact for people to see the results and keep them driving.
Sharon, sometimes coaching people is there's a lot of energy involved. Yeah,
Mm.
like it can be good energy, sometimes can be a bit challenge energy, negative. It's part of it. For
Mm.
you, I'm sure, for you being empath, for you, you know what I mean, you put yourself in their shoes, you connect with them in a very deep way. And sometimes when those energy, maybe they're not positive, they're a bit challenged. How do you find a way for you to protect that? Maybe not take it to your personal life, or maybe, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that's been
what?
quite a journey, because the rejection, I'm very rejection sensitive just because of my ADHD, so that has been quite difficult. But I've learned that it's not judgment on me. They might not be in the right place, and I do try to feel them and read them, um, and I do try and help them in their mindset to
Mhm.
cut the shackles.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that's where people get stuck. And I've got people stop start all the time,
Mhm.
but keep keeping engaged, kind of keep contact with them over time. Sometimes people just need a very long time to come
Yeah,
back. And I never burn bridges with people, because I do feel that sometimes they've just got a lot of things to work through before they are ready to really commit to themselves.
good point, for sure. Okay, last question is, what would your theme song be if you had your own show?
What would the
Your theme song be,
theme song?
yeah,
Oh,
if you had your own,
oh dear. Oh,
which one?
500 miles. No, that's probably not. But that's a song that really resonates with me, because it's the one I used to march onto the field with drum
Uh,
majorettes. But I would probably need to rethink that, because that's don't know if that's a right for a show.
Not right or wrong, is what comes to your mind. I think that's, as you
Mm.
said, you connect with it. I think the
Yeah.
whole point of the questions, it's about that, how you connect with it. There's not right or wrong, for
It
sure.
used to be such a joke when we used to go to the pub or the bar, and that song would start playing. All my friends would start reacting, like doing drum majorette and throwing the mace, and we'll all be doing this.
Oh, sweet. Right, it's not the yet. Let's play now the word association game. I'm going to say some words, just one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking. Let's start with money.
Money, hard.
Fear.
Uh, fear. Oh. Love,
Okay. Family.
bond,
Life.
enjoy,
Love.
grateful,
Religion.
powerful.
Politics.
Oh, don't go there.
Friendship.
Um, uh, connection,
Desire.
mm, goal,
Regret.
positive,
Success.
goal,
Wish.
um, desire,
Okay. Happiness.
joy,
One word for England.
cold.
I knew you'd say that. I thought she was going to
I
say
should
rain
have,
or cold.
I should have said wet, because it hasn't stopped raining here today.
One word for South Africa.
Oh, freedom,
One word for Nelson Mandela.
great,
One word for coaching.
support.
And the last one now, if you could define your business in one word, what that would be?
I support busy professionals. Oh, in one word.
One word,
Oh
yes.
my goodness. Transformation.
Amazing. And actually, if you could define, as in the beginning of the interview, you were so dearly talking about your group that you run.
Yeah, yeah.
If you could define this group in one word, what that would be?
Community.
Beautiful. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your husband for a coffee, and I'm going to ask him, define Sharyn in one positive and one negative word only. What he would say.
Chaos, and positive would be to embrace.
Mm-hmm.
I
Wow.
don't know if that's the right word, but to bring together.
Yeah. If I would ask the same question to your parents, it would be the same answer.
So my mum would say she's proud.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and a negative would be, it comes from childhood. She used to say I'm lazy.
Really interesting.
My dad's not about, but my dad was super proud of me.
Wow.
And a negative. Um, don't know. I wouldn't say there's a negative for my dad.
Okay. What's your star sign astrology?
Oh, Gemini.
Gemini. Okay. Let's play now, Sharyn, in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, Sharyn, you can ask me a question now.
Did have a question and now it's kind of slipped my mind. But where do you, if you had no limitations, money or anything, what would you be doing?
If I didn't have any money or
No limitations on money or um, location or jobs or nothing. If you could have anything you want, what would it be?
wow, what a great question. Nobody asked me this question before. Wow. What will be doing? Okay, it's gonna be a very genuine answer that came to my mind. I would be doing anything that I would be my authentic self. Could be anything, literally anything. And I think for you to get to this point in your life where, you know, my God, I think age brings that. I think, when you are aging, you love yourself more, you understand yourself more, you
Mm,
accept yourself more, you
mm,
see yourself more than you never seen before. I think that I would be doing literally anything, Shireen, as willing as I am today. I have my, of course, my negative side. I have my positive side. I have my, like anyone else. However, I embrace everything that I have, and I make jokes when I'm sad, when I'm angry, when I'm do a mistake. I go like, I can't believe I did that. I knew that, but I did it again. Or if I'm happy, I go like, my God, I feel the greatest. It's such a great feeling. So I try and I feel like I live my authentic self every day in every situation I am in. Could be a challenging situation, could be something that I'm enjoying doing it, but it's me, and I think I feel great when I'm able to be in
mm.
this situation. As you mentioned before, that took time for you to come how, and I think all of us, it comes naturally when you're ready for it. And
Yes.
do you know what I mean? Because I think
Mm.
I couldn't, if you asked me this question maybe 10 years ago, maybe I wouldn't be able to answer this way I'm answering now. Maybe I was already being my authentic self, but I wasn't aware of it.
Mm.
So nowadays, at this moment, sitting here with you talking about that, the first answer was that. I'm not sure if I answered correctly the way you wanted, but that was my exactly genuine answer that came to my mind straight away. Because I think when you live yourself as authentic, whatever you are doing in your life, you're gonna be enjoying it, or you're gonna be feeling the best of you, even if it may be something that is challenging, or maybe something that you know that you need to go through that, or you learn something out of it. For sure, I could be doing the show as I love being here. That's the best feeling anyone can have. When I'm here, it's the best feeling anyone can have. However, if I'm doing something even that maybe I don't like, or maybe I need to do, but it's
Mm.
me. It's me there, embracing myself, doing that for sure. And I'll be anywhere in the world right now, maybe here in London or back in Brazil, but I would be, living my authentic self. That I think for me to get to this point, it's like freedom when you get to this point.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
should
love your
be
question.
authentic.
I love your question. I love your question. And so yeah, I think, and I'm so aware as well, Shining, that sometimes some people they cannot live their self, like their authentic self, for different reasons. Could be
Yeah.
society, religion, family, friends, or even yourself. Sometimes we have our taboos that is difficult
Yeah.
to break.
Yeah.
And I feel compassionate for those people. I feel like, you know what? I understand sometimes it's not easy just to live your authentic self because there's a lot of things involved. But when you try, when you can be, I think it's a powerful place to be for
Mm.
sure.
Yeah.
Embrace for yourself. Always embrace yourself. Your truly self. Did you enjoy the interview?
Yeah, that was really good. Thank you.
Thanks again. Thanks for taking the time. I know you have a busy day. I know you are getting ready for the season now. It's very busy for everyone, and you took the time for the interview. Appreciate your time. Thanks so much for
I
taking.
appreciate for finding me on social media.
We meant to have this moment together. We meant to, and I'll see you one day.
Everything happens for a reason.
In the right time. Yeah. And I'm so glad you asked me this question as well, because I never thought about that before. And I love, you see, I never thought about that. And it's
well, go write it down and think about it every night.
When I'm editing the video, I'm gonna make good clips for me to always remember myself. Good luck with your business. I just wish you the best for this new year ahead. And no, I could feel your energy when you said this new year, William, it's your year. So I'm looking forward to see what come along for next year. Enjoy a lot. And Merry Christmas as well for you and your husband.
And to you.
Take care.
Nice
Have a good
day.
You too.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.